Well, he looks dreadful. Look, I don't write these intros, okay? Take it up with the guy behind the camera. I'll be in my dressing room.
Hey, what's up, YouTube land? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Prime Robots in Disguise of Voyager class DREADWING. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So there it is. Light up blaster cannon! Candyman. 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 I'm not going to say it the fifth time. I'm not going to do it. I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay, anyway, here's his bio. If you want to read it, there is his tech specs, and that's basically it for the packaging. So, moving right along, here we have DREADWING in his jet mode, and pretty much everyone has made the Blue Angels reference, and yes, I do get that vibe. Very nice jet, although he does have Decepticon symbols on him, so that makes him a Blue Devil. That's what he is. He's no angel. There is no heaven, only hell. But anyway, here is DREADWING in his jet mode. And it looks very nice, very well done, except for the visible hands that are just jutting out the back of the jet there. That's kind of... yeah, but you just ignore that. You just ignore that. But otherwise, looks good from every other angle. Except maybe this angle. And this is just, this basically becomes his crotch section in robot mode, and at least they tried to mold it to make it look like intakes or whatever, but yeah, no, it's just kind of, It's a jet former, there's always going to be some kind of unsightly undercarriage, it's just the way it is, but otherwise, a very, very nice mold, very nicely done. I do like the paint apps. Obviously it is missing some paint apps, but you know, repro labels, but yeah, I do like it quite a bit. He does have landing gears, and they are just, you know, molded solid. They don't roll or anything. But yeah, and he does have the soft plastic tail fins, and these fins right here are plastic, and the nose cone is a softish plastic, and what will be his knee spikes right here are a soft plastic also. But you know, all in all though, very nice looking jet. For comparison, here he is with Voyager Starscream, and you can see that, get my camera up, come on! You can see, you know, a lot, you know, wider than Starscream. The Starscream does have the bigger wingspan, but, you know, it's still pretty much the same size lengthwise, but there you have those two together. Yeah. Me likes very much. Now, as far as his weapons go, he does come with the MechTech weapon, which I have already did some little modifications to, if you want to call them modifications. It's ridiculously simple what I did, so I don't even know if it's considered modifying. I just kind of... I'll get more into this later, but this is basically, you know, his Gatling gun, or his cannon, or whatever it's called. And, you know, it's basically the same mechanism as, like, Starscream or Prime's MechTech weapons. It's the same mechanism. It's just, you know, a totally new mold, and it looks good. It does look like his gun in the show, so that's cool. And he does have his sword, which again is nicely done. Here's one thing I don't get: soft plastic, soft plastic, soft plastic, soft plastic, hard plastic. Wouldn't this be the one thing you'd be worried about jabbing in somebody's eye by accident? I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. But, you know, hey, that's why I don't make the big bucks at Hasbro. That's why. But as far as the weapons go, you know, had I not, you know, done my little mods to it, basically it works the same way. He has a port right up here, so you can plug it in up top. You can plug it in under the wings, and you can do the same thing with the sword. You can plug him in under the wings, and he can have, you know, he can impale you as he flies by, or, you know, plug it up here. Why not? Dare I say, why not? You have the option. That's all I'm saying. You have the option. But yeah. So there we go. So let's get down to transformation. So let's start off with, what are we going to start off with? Let's just start off with these panels right here in the wings. Just want to take these right here. Just bring these up like that. And we'll start with the legs over here. And they tab in right up here. They tab in basically in, I think, like 3 spots. Yeah, I think so. No, 2 spots. It tabs in right up here where this tail fin is. And it also pegs in right here. So you're basically just going to take that and untab that. Just hit it over here, just untab that. And then unpeg this one right here. Oh, you just want to flip up the landing gear too. So you want to take that. And then you want to pull this waist section down. And you can see these two pegs right here were just tabbed in right up here. That's where that connects. So you just want to bring this whole assembly down right now, get that out of the way. Then you can take these 2 halves and bring them together like that. You flip up his feet, and then you take these little tail fins and you just rotate them back like that. And yes, you can get a girl walk mode out of this. If you flip his hands down, you can get a full girl walk mode out of it. Oh! Rejoice, rejoice. Girl walk! Yay! It's such a pointless mode. I don't get it. But yeah, no. What? People get excited by it. I don't know. But anyway, once you got the legs done, that's basically it for the legs. So now you're going to come here. You're going to untab the forearms, which basically just tab in down here. You're going to get out of my way. You're going to split the arms. You're going to bring them out like that. And now you can bring this whole assembly down like so. You're going to come here, you're going to take these wings, and you're going to untab them and bring them up, and that just kind of gets them out of the way for the next step. Come on. Come on. There we go. Bring that up. And now you're going to take these side sections here, and you're going to unpeg those and bring it out like that. Like that. Then wiggle it out like that. Now you're going to take DREADWING's head, you're just going to take it, bring it up, and get that out of the way. Now you're going to come down here to this section and split this, which it's actually pegged in quite securely, very securely. Come on. Good. There we go. So basically, you're just going to split that section right here. As you can see, these sections here are on sliders. So you just want to take them and slide them up like that. And then you're going to take this yellow transparent piece, you're going to bring that down, you're going to take the nose cone and fold that down so it's flush with the transparent yellow piece. And now, you're going to, again, try to get stuff out of the way here. Come on. You're going to bring this whole assembly down, and basically it will go right through this gap right here. Bring that through like that. And then you'll see these 2 tabs right here will tab into these slots right up here. Just want to lock all that into place like that. You want to take these shoulder pieces and orient them properly like that. You're going to rotate the arms like that, bring them up, and rotate the arm, rotate the hand so everything is oriented properly. Second verse, same as the first, just rotate the arm, bring it up, rotate the arm like that, and rotate the hand. Now everything is oriented properly, and you just want to bring the head down, tab that into place. You're going to take these wings now, and you're going to bring them down. They're on a double hinge, so you're going to bring them down. And just want to clear these tail fins here. Do the same thing with the other one. Bring that down. He's a little fiddly, but yeah, it's not the end of the world. Then you're going to take this rear thruster here, just bring that up, flush against his back, like so. And there you have him, ladies and gentlemen. There is Dreadwing in robot mode, and this guy is freaking cool. I love this figure. This guy is he's just amazing. Great robot mode. Just love it, love it, love it. Head sculpt. Head sculpt looks really good. No light piping, unfortunately, but head sculpt's really nice. It just really did an overall good job. He does have some transparent pieces in his forearms, though, and it's not obtrusive. They didn't make his whole forearm that transparent plastic like they did with Starscream and Prime. You know, they just kind of worked it in there, and it looks good. I really like the way it looks. And overall, yeah, he's just a really well done design. There's just some very nice things going on here. Now, articulation-wise, his head is on a ball joint. And on mine, this ball joint is really tight, but it is on a ball joint. You can, move them around, but, mine's really tight. The arms, shoulders are on the ball joint. Just due to the shoulder pads, you can't really get a lot of movement, but you can get enough movement out of them. So shoulders are on the ball joint. You do get your bicep swivel. You do get a little more than 90 degrees of movement on the elbows. You get a wrist swivel. You do have hips on a ball joint. You do have a bit of an upper thigh swivel, and you get about 90 degrees of movement on the knees, and you also get a little bit of pivoting on the toes, but that's more for transformation than anything else. So there's your articulation, and again, really well done figure. And of course, he can't hold his sword. If you want, he can swing his sword. His murder death sword. And of course, you can, it does have this peg here, and you can peg it into his arm if you want, or, whatever you want to do, and you can store it right here on his back if you want that going on. And again, you could do the same thing with his gun. You could store it back here, plug it onto his arm, and you can even plug the, stand up, man, stand! You can plug the sword into the Gatling gun like that, if you want for storage. Now, for the gun, basically, I didn't like the fact that he had to hold the gun overhand, because this is supposed to be an underslung weapon, because that's the way it is on the show. So basically, I just did a little modifications to it. I opened it up, I disabled the spring, and I just glued these two pieces together where they meet. And this little extension here on the handle, because the handle was too short, so he couldn't undersling it properly. So this little extension is basically from a 3 3/4 inch Thor movie series toy. This is his oversized sword. I just cut the handle off of it, and I just painted it black and just glued it on there as an extension. So now he can undersling his gun the way he should be. And if you follow me on Twitter, you probably saw this already, but yeah, you can get some good underslung goodness. It's not, not the most solid thing in the world, but he can hold it. And he can undersling that gun the way he should. As far as I'm concerned, that looks good. That looks good to me. And hopefully, some third-party company, Dr. Wu, hopefully some third-party company will make a proper gun for him. Here's hoping. But, yeah, this guy is just amazing. And again, if you want, just take the sword back here. We'll go. Come on, man! Why are you fighting me? Why are you fighting me when all I want to do is love you? There you go. So there you got Dreadwing all ready to go, and he looks awesome. Now for comparison, here he is with his Decepticon Voyager brothers. Here he is with Starscream. Here he is with Breakdown. So you can see how he stacks up there. Here he is with Lord Megatron. You can see that right there. And here he is with some of the Autobot Voyagers. I don't have the RID versions, so this have to do with the first editions. I believe the RID Prime is pretty much the exact same size, though. So that's how those guys stack up. And yeah, as far as I'm concerned, this figure is great. Definitely one of the best, if not the best Voyager in the RID line so far. And, you know, I would say Breakdown is one of the best, but since so far he's in a Japan-only exclusive. As far as the American-released Voyagers, I think Dreadwing is the best, bar none. So definitely pick this guy up. This guy is awesome. If you can get your hands on him, do it. You will not regret it. And he's voiced by Tony Todd, and that just makes him a million times cooler. Candyman's a robot. Come on. That's just... yes, buy this toy. But yes, do it. So, I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Transformers Prime Robots in Disguise Voyager class Dreadwing, and this is EmGo's saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, boom in your face. Welcome aboard, Dreadwing.
Ever since I was activated, I've been trained to serve you.
Oh, well, that's good, but I figured since we're going to be working together, we should talk and get to know each other. So, what do you like to do?
Whatever you like.
What kind of music do you like?
Whatever kind of music you like.
Okay, look. I know what I like, and I know you know what I like because you're trained to know what I like, but I would like to know what you like. For instance, do you have a favorite food?
Yes, your lordship.
Good! What's your favorite food?
Whatever food you like.
Okay, this is preposterous. Look, from now on, I command you not to obey me.
No.
You mean no matter what I tell you to do, you'll do?
Yes, your lordship.
Anything I say you'll do?
Yes, your lordship.
Bark like a dog.
Arf! 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 Arf!
No, big dog.
Woof! 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 Woof!
Hop on one leg.
Woof! 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 Woof!
Make a noise like an orangutan.
Ooh!